Hi everybody, it's Christina, and I'm just getting ready to make some flowers to go with some of these tags that I made. And they're just all different colors of paints. And the paints that I use are all these right here. A lot of the dilution sprays in blue and pink and brown and green. I used walnut ink, some glimmer mist, water, and this is just a homemade mist, like a glimmer mist, just water and some white glitter type paint, I think, yeah, and more glimmer mist. And then I'm going to make some flowers, and this piece of paper here is just some watercolor paper from this pad. And I take all the same inks that I just showed you, and then I just spray them and let them run in on different areas of the page. And I'll do sections, otherwise all the colors run together and it just gets really muddy. So I'll sort of do a section here, dry it with my heat gun, and do another section. So it kind of looks all very tie-dye-ish. And then I just got this stamp set from Stampin' Up, and I love the little flowers here. There's 6 flower stamps. And I'm going to stamp them all over this piece of paper and then cut out my flowers. I also have the pansy punch that coordinates really nice with the stamp set. So I don't cut them all out. Some of them I will punch out. And the reason I like to cut some of them out is if you're punching them out, they're all exactly, they're precise and crisp, and they're all exactly the same shape. And some of them I like to cut out so they're not all exactly the same shape. They're a little bit irregular. Because not every flower is exactly the same, right? Every flower petal is different out there. Okay, I think I'm done. And they coordinate so nicely now with these tags. So now I think I'm going to use this in a journal page. I want to use some of my tags and some of my flowers in a journal page. And this is a journal that I just started recently, so there's not a lot of pages I've done in it. And it's this book right here, the Mixed Media book. And I get this from Opus One. I get all my art supplies at Opus One, and they're online. And I'll show you, this is the cover of my book. I don't know if I've shown this or not before in a video, but that's my cover. And I haven't really done a whole lot. I think I showed this page on YouTube, or not, on Facebook. And on this side, I don't know, just a bunch of doodling. And on this side, I put my name is Christina, which I did in these little stamps that I have. They're circle alphabet stamps. And this page, I haven't done anything, I just sort of prepped it. And here, just a bunch of flowers. Be happy, count your blessings. And prep this page just with some music paper and some orange and green paint. And now I'm working on this one. So I've done the background with Dilution's pink spray and some bubble wrap I used for the green paint there. And I think what I want to do is, I've seen this done on some other journals where you're doing tag art, so I pretty much think I'm going to make like a pocket right here, and then I can take my tags and put my tags inside here, and I don't know, use my flowers somewhere. So I think the first thing I need to do is make this all pretty, so I think that's the first thing I'm going to do is grab some paints and paint that pocket. I went to a workshop last month. It was a golden workshop, and let me tell you, the guy talked for 2 hours about every type of product that Golden puts out, and the who and the why, all about it. My head was aching. I think I had a headache after that. But I took lots of notes, and we got a bag of freebies. And really, the workshop was about this new product that Golden has out, and it's called High Flow. So that's pretty much why I went, because I just wanted to know a little bit about High Flow. But this is all the good products that we got. Everybody got a bag of free stuff, so I think I'm going to use some of that right now. And I got some pink fluorescent and some Indian yellow hue. I got fiber paste, coarse molding paste, blue manganese blue hue. My goodness, these colors are like OPI colors. And something crimson hue. So, let's see, what should I do? I think I'm going to use this blue hue. It looks so pretty. I'm just going to spray some water on my paper. Squeeze a little bit of paint on there. That's probably way too much, but that's alright. Let's see. I put the water on because I just wasn't sure how dark this paint was, so I didn't want to... See, I can go a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, that looks good. I think I'm just going to tap this with a paper towel so I don't have too many brush lines in it. And then I'm going to heat dry it so I can get some more color on there. So now I'm going to try my new High Flow acrylic. It's in fluorescent pink. And I'm just going to put little blobs here and there. And let that run a little bit. And then I'm going to pat it down with my paper towel and just have a bunch of globs everywhere. I'm just going to heat dry it again. And then my pink paper here, it has some green in it. So I'm going to use my Dilution's ink spray in Fresh Lime and just spritz here and there. Glue a little bit on the inside there. And this piece too, I'm going to glue just the ends down. Kind of looks cool there. The edges. Looks like a fence almost. This is pretty duct tape that I am going to tape on the edge of the page. So I just took this stamp and I drew some lines on here with this Luscious Lemon paint, and just went kind of like this and drew some lines and did some stamping here, here, and there. And this stamp set is the Tim Holtz stamp set, and it is called Grunge Kirk, Grunge Cirque, Grunge Kirk, Q, whatever. Here, you read it. Grunge Cursor, Cirque, Kirk. Why can't they make some of the names easier, huh? Can't they call it just like Grunge Circus? And this is that really, really pretty Susie Blue stamp. And I had cut this out and used it in another project, except I had scanned it and I made it smaller. So this has been sitting in my stash for a bit. So I think I'm just going to put that right there, and then she'll cover that hole up there. And then this is a scrap piece that I'm going to put there, and this is a scrap piece, and I'm going to glue that down there. And then I have these stickers. I'm not a sticker person, but I've got some, and I was just looking through my sticker stash and thought I'd use some of them, and it's this pack right here, and I already cut them out. And I don't even know. Oh, there we go. Let's see, before I stick it down, I better make sure it's where I want it to go. It says, if it can be imagined, it can be, and then I cut these two out. Original, one of a kind. So now I just have to figure out where I want them to go. And some of these flowers that I made, I think I'm going to put them down here on the bottom. Just taking my Jelly Roll pen in yellow and just making some yellow lines here, making them more, I want them to stand out a little bit. Here, my gelato, I think will work better, get more pop of color. Yeah. There, that's better. And I'm just going to use this scrap piece. I'm just going to glue it on the tag here. Put that there. Put that flower there. And I think I'm going to bring out my stickles. And just add a little bit on the top there, and maybe some in the flower too. Kind of make it look a little messy. And here I wrote a quote by Andy Warhol, and it says, "Don't think about making art, just get it done. Let other people decide if it's good or bad. And while they're deciding, make even more art." So I think I'm pretty much finished. I might do some more doodling on it, but for the most part, it's done. And yeah, it's going to take a long time to fill out this book. But yeah, that was fun. I might make another tag too and stick it in the pocket. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. Thanks very much for watching. And thank you for subbing, because I got a ton of new subbies, so it's always great, right? I always appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next project. Bye-bye, everybody.